Hello to all of our wonderful learners, it's Ms Craig again and I have our next Chinese themed craft activity. Today we're going to be making our own Chinese lucky fish. So you're probably wondering, why fish? Does seem a little bit random, but actually fish are a really important part of Chinese culture. For those of you that are in school at the moment in Key Stage 2, you will have already learnt a little bit about this, but for those of you at home, we'll give you just a little bit of insight now. The word fish actually translates to abundance, which means to have lots of something. The Chinese believe that fish are a symbol of prosperity, wealth and success. Now you may or may not know that this Friday, the 12th of February, is the Chinese New Year. And for New Year, they celebrate with lots and lots of feasts. And as part of one of these feasts, there will be a plate of fish on the table. And this plate of fish is put out because it is believed to bring an abundance of prosperity and good luck for the coming year. There is also an ancient Chinese legend that koi carp, which are a type of fish, can become mighty dragons. The legend tells of a powerful waterfall at the entrance to Dragon's Gate, which lies at the top of a tall mountain. According to the tale, the carp that are brave enough and strong enough to swim against the water's current and leap over the waterfall will become beautiful dragons, that their fish scales would transform into the shimmering scales of powerful mighty dragons. Therefore, carp in particular are seen as a symbol of courage, perseverance and achievement in China. So now that we know why fish are important in Chinese culture, it's time to start creating our Chinese lucky fish. Now for those of you that are in school, you will be given a template of a fish for you to cut out. If you're at home, these are very simple to draw yourselves. If you're a little bit unsure, ask a grown-up to help. There's a picture on screen now to help you to draw your fish. Once you've cut out your fish template, we can begin to decorate them. Now you'll see on my fish in a moment that I've used lots and lots of different techniques just to give you an idea of the things that you can do, but this is entirely up to you. The first thing that I did with mine was I used some PVA glue to create a pattern that looks similar to fish scales, and then I sprinkled over glitter. For this craft activity, you can use whatever resources you have lying around, but you will need to make sure that you've got some glue to hand if you'd like to stick things on. If we take a look at mine, you'll see that I've used some glue and glitter, some sequins, some squares of paper that I've glued on. I've also used a pen to create some patterns by hand, and I've used an old button for his eye. Now you can get really inventive here. Do whatever pattern you would like to do with whatever resources you have available. Once you're happy with your design, it's time to punch holes across the bottom of our fish. If you take a look at the pictures, you'll see where my finger is pointing. I've punched holes, around 4 or 5 of them, around 1 centimetre up from the bottom of my fish. These holes will be used to thread our string, ribbon or strips of paper through. If you don't have a hole punch at home, ask a grown-up to help you use a sharp pencil to poke a hole through the cardboard. Now that you've created the holes at the bottom of your fish, it's time to thread through either pieces of ribbon, bits of string, strips of paper or anything else you've got available that will dangle from the bottom of your fish. Once you've threaded them through, tie them very gently so that they don't fall off. We also need to punch a hole at the top of the fish and thread through another piece of ribbon or string so that we can hang our fish up. And there you have your finished Chinese lucky fish craft. Why not hang it up in your home and celebrate Chinese New Year at home this Friday? Let's hope that your Chinese lucky fish brings you an abundance of wealth, prosperity, and good fortune for the rest of 2021. Take care, look after yourselves and keep safe. Speak soon. Bye.